and the whole second wave feminist blossoming that gave birth to people like me. So I thought I'd read you a poem of hers in case you might have missed Adrienne Rich poems along the way, and so you've come to the right place. I don't know. I wrote down 2 of them because I don't know. Maybe I'll read you 2 of them. We'll see how it goes. This is a little poem called Dreamwood. It was printed in The Nation magazine. I think she wrote it in the 60s. Dreamwood. In the old scratched cheap wood of the typing stand, there's a landscape, veined, which only a child can see, or the child's older self, a poet. A woman dreaming when she should be typing the last report of the day. If this were a map, it would be a map of the last age of her life. Not a map of choices, but a map of variations on one great choice. It would be a map by which she could see the end of the touristic choices of distances blued and purpled by romance, by which she would recognize that poetry isn't revolution, but a way of knowing why it must come. If this cheap, mass-produced wooden stand from the Brooklyn Union Gas Company, mass-produced yet durable, being here now, is what is, yet a dream map, so obdurate, so plain. She thinks the material and the dream can join, and that is the poem, and that is the late report. Man, she's so badass, man. I was reading about her life today, which you can any day, because there's computers all around us. And it's a miracle we're even sitting here together. But yeah, I was just reading about her life and how in 1975 she won the National Poetry Award. I can't remember, some big ass, you're a very famous poet now award. And that year, check it out, man, that year the nominees were Adrienne Rich, Audre Lorde, and Alice Walker. The 70s were right, man, they were right! Oh, I just want to go back. Okay, sorry. No, be here now. She just told me. Okay, so yeah, anyway, she got up, in Washington in front of all the hoity-toity laureate people and said, and gave some awesome speech about patriarchy and hierarchy and how she accepted it in conjunction with the other 2 women poets and on behalf of all women fighting the hierarchical. Oh my goodness, and just not too many years ago, the Clinton administration tried to give her another hoity-toity big famous poet award. And she came out, she actually refused that award at 78, you think you might want to just stick a few of those in your pocket and go home. She refused that one, giving some beautiful speech about how an administration cannot reasonably honor one person while dishonoring so many, and the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Anyway, she was fucking badass, and this is a poem called Translations, which she wrote in 1972, and I just came across it today in the glowing screen. You show me the poems of some woman, my age or younger, translated from your language. Certain words occur, enemy, oven, sorrow, enough to let me know she is a woman of my time, obsessed with love, our subject. We've trained it like ivy to our walls, baked it like bread in our ovens. worn it like lead on our ankles, watched it through binoculars as if it were a helicopter bringing food to our famine, or the satellite of a hostile power. I began to see that woman doing things, stirring rice, ironing a skirt, typing a manuscript till dawn, trying to make a call from a phone booth. The phone rings endlessly in a man's bedroom. She hears him telling someone else, never mind, she'll get tired. Hears him telling her story to her sister, who becomes her enemy, and will in her own way light her own way to sorrow, ignorant of the fact that this way of grief is shared, unnecessary, political.